Hey, what's up? It's Chris here from Chris's Sci-Fi Reactions. Today we're here with another episode of Locke and Key. This is Season 1, Episode 3, titled Head Games. Enjoyed the last episode, and looking forward to this one. Don't forget the full uncut, unedited reaction is available on Patreon, listed in the description below, as well as my Twitter and Facebook accounts, which are also listed below in the description. Okay, I say let's just get straight into this.
Guys, you gotta come see this.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Welcome to my head.
Am I just super high?
This is seriously amazing.
Seriously awesome, that's what it is.
Who's that?
My glee. Feelings can become living things here too.
How do you know that?
It's my head, I just do.
Okay, so this is inside Brody's head.
There we go. Ryan's belt complete.
What is this?
We're inside one of my memories.
Dad.
He can't hear you. I already tried.
You too tired for a story tonight, buddy?
Never.
What do you say we give Peter Pan a break? And I tell you, a Rendell Locke original.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you're not ready for the one with the sea monster. It's too scary.
Sea monster?
You see, there's this very old fisherman, and he's sailing the ocean with his trusted shipmates. Well, one day, they find themselves in the middle of this huge storm, and they got so turned around that they ended up on a remote island that wasn't on any map. As they explore around looking for food and shelter, they come across a chest buried in sand. When they opened the chest, they discovered it was full of gold.
I thought you said there was a sea monster.
I'm getting there.
I think I remember this one.
They decided to take it home with them. But while they were trying to drag the chest back to their ship, they were suddenly attacked.
This is really nice. Absolutely
Monster.
devastatingly sad, but it's really nice because he was expecting her to come.
Marky Mark. You knew I'd be coming, didn't you?
Pretty much. You know, I really like her as a villain. I think she's really cool.
Probably just some sad hobo.
Hey, lady. Where'd you come from?
Where'd you get that key?
Don't worry about it.
Were there any others? Perhaps one in the shape of a head?
No. Why?
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. What does yours do?
It's like a lighter.
Cool.
You said you'd show me yours.
Okay. If you insist.
That's pretty cool.
Whoa, what the hell? Hey!
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! That's pretty dark.
This Does anybody else want to see?
Holy shit!
Go!
That is freaking dark. I'm not sure if I can ever recall a
Hey.
TV series killing a kid in such a
So,
horrible way,
voila.
overtly.
Oh my god, Band of Horses tickets?
Yeah, well, no, not exactly. It's a local Band of Horses cover band.
Oh, cool, we got a ghost key.
I'm floating. Tyler.
This is pretty cool, I like this one.
Look at me, I'm a ghost. Can you see me?
Great way to spy on people. I love the CGI, I think it's brilliant. Ah, her fear. She's removed her fear. Ah, damn. Okay, so that was Lock and Key Season 1, Episode 3, titled Head Games. This would have to definitely be my favourite episode so far. Had a lot of good moments in. I'd probably give it an 8.5, maybe even a 9. It is that good. We start off with, entering Bodhi's mind or brain, which is a game arcade, which is pretty cool. Then we sort of, have him here, find out that, this sort of has all sorts of things here, like his glee is manifested in physical form. Then we have these boxes that are sort of very much memories. You open them and you get to this. We meet Bodhi's father, very much telling him Bodhi a story when he was younger about a sea captain and a sea monster, or it was like that. Kenzie thinks it's very much, a happy story compared to not a scary story. then the keys, basically they're discussing, who gets the keys, all of that, who gets to keep them. Then we see her again. She goes to that place that we saw in the first episode with that man that killed himself. Then she meets some kids who have found a key at that place, which is like a lighter. She shows the boy, yeah. This was, like, really...
What the hell?
That was really cold, and man, it was bloody great. I know that's a terrible thing to say, but it was an excellently well done scene. Then we sort of get this between Kenzie and the other secondary character, who I quite like, sort of asking Kenzie on a date. Kenzie's not quite sure, said maybe. Then we have the family coming here to Tyler, is it? I think his name is Tyler. I think that's the brother's name, but I may be incorrect. His name, I'm not doing a good job at remembering. Tyler, I think it is. Sort of, she's trying to make friends as well, but it's not easy. It's very superficial friendship. Then we get here, this is where we sort of get a fight between Kenzie and this other dude who's a bit of a player, I guess. And he punches the hell out of him. It was the other guy's fault, not Tyler's. But even still, he went a bit too far. Here, this was really interesting. We found out that Tyler sort of said, oh, well, if you're ever going to kill your dad, you can kill mine as well, which is really interesting and would induce the most terrible guilt on someone if it absolutely happened. That's why you should never say things you don't mean. Yeah, I really like this guy. I think he's quite good. He's, got quite a nice attitude. Here we've got Kenzie sort of drawing pictures. Tyler's got his punishment. Then Kenzie's decided, if she wants to go into her head using the head key. And here we see a really cool shopping mall. Now, I'd love to go to a shopping mall like that. I wish they had one looking that cool in Adelaide. Here we sort of go into her memories, at least her father's memories of her. This is where we sort of hear the story from her perspective. Then we sort of come back here to this memory where she sort of sees Tyler hitting him a lot harder than he actually did, but from her perspective, it was that bad. Here we're back in Seattle, which is absolutely horrific, this sort of imagery of what happened. Then we see that, Tyler was attacked, and if they're attacked inside the mind, it does come out into reality as well. Here he hears sort of the story in a twisted sort of form, mixing up with his sort of guilt over what he said. Here we have the mum and her, which I can't remember her name at the moment, we found out that the mother was an alcoholic. Brody finds a new key. This one is pretty cool, turns you into a ghost. And he then goes flying around, exploring, trying to look for his dad very much. But doesn't end up finding him simply because it's too far away, probably. I'm guessing, from what he said, that, only people on the grounds that have died are there. Then we see this woman sort of looking in the well, which makes me assume that she knew the well lady. Here Tyler comes up and sees Brody on the floor. I would absolutely freak if I saw a 10-year-old boy lying like that on the floor. He then, wakes up and Brody saying, "You shouldn't play around with the keys. You scared me half to death." Here we see Kenzie with, all her drawings. I'm not 100% sure if she's trying to apply for art college or not, or something similar. Art school, whatever you want to call it. Then the mum's sort of like saying, "Hey, you should really go out on that date." She ends up not doing it. This is nice. We sort of see Tyler, doing the stars, putting up the stars like the father was in Seattle. Here we see Kenzie going into her mind again, and she ends up taking out that fear monster. Now, I'll be interested to see if in the next episodes whether her fear is literally gone, or if it still exists just in a diminished capacity. Okay, so that was, again, that was Locke and Key Season 1, Episode 3, called Head Games, and that's the breakdown of it. Okay, so this would have to be my favourite episode out of the 3 that I've seen. Yeah, had some really cool moments. Definitely, I'm gonna go with a 9. A 9 out of 10. Maybe that's a little too high, but it was certainly a bloody brilliant episode. Head Key, without a doubt, would have to be my favourite key that I've seen so far. Had the coldest moment I think I've seen in TV, killing a kid. Yeah, so the full uncut, unedited reaction is available on Patreon. In the description below is the link, as well as my Twitter and Facebook accounts are also in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.